Blacklock is an online news outlet from Ottawa that digs up all the dirt on politicians, bureaucrats, and exposes what's going on in Ottawa. Holly Doan is a publisher of that magazine and joins me right now because I want you to tell us, what is C-18? A lot of talk about that for years and years. What does it do to the average person? Tell me.
C-18 is the Online News Act, which is now before the Senate, preparing to pass into legislation. It is a bill that asks the big tech companies, Google, Facebook, to pay or negotiate deals where news outlets whose links are posted in those places, when you click on them, there will be payments made to the publishers who say that these tech giants have stolen all their advertising.
So Google will pay the Globe and Mail, the Toronto Star, if they use any of those articles from the Toronto Star.
Right.
And, well, I mean, from one point of view, it makes sense, doesn't it? Toronto Star is paying people to find an article, to write it, and then Google gets it, sends it on to its clients for free.
Google will stop you there. Google doesn't get it, or Facebook doesn't get it. These publishers make their material available because those tech giants expose their product to a larger audience.
So is the criticism of this bill that these publishers, these big rich publishers, which are already getting money from Ottawa, really are getting a benefit by having Google reproduce their materials?
Here's the thing. This was a business decision to make their content available. And those biggest publishers of all that make their content free, the CBC and the Post Media, they obviously, because their content is not locked behind a paywall, they get the most links, the most hits. So that means that for every hit they get, they're going to get paid under this scheme to have the tech giants pay them.
Listen, the CBC is something different, though. I mean, they're paid right now.
But they are. I know it was supposed to help the publishers, but the largest beneficiary is the CBC. When it's all said and done, there's only going to be, by estimate, around $60 or $80 million that might come to all the rest of the publishers. And for small guys like us, none at all, or peripheral amount of money.
Let's let people understand now. You're paid by people who subscribe.
That's right.
They want your information, and so they pay you. A lot of it is governments across Canada because they want to know the dirt on other governments.
No, our largest subscribers are individuals.
Really?
Yes.
But don't governments pass it on to other government agencies? Well,
that's another issue. But C-18 isn't going to help us because our content is locked. So we're not going to get the hits. So the CBC has an average of 24, by their estimate, 24 million hits a month. We have 45,000 hits a month because our paywalls, we're locked. CBC has chosen to shotgun their content in the hopes that somehow they'll make money off it.
All this government then is really trying to make more money for the CBC. But we've got 3 minutes. Holly Doan, thank you very much. 3 minutes. Justin Trudeau is now on the record as saying that social media is destabilizing, and he wants to bring in censorship to determine what can be put on and not on social media. That is wrong. Please support this station, and please add your address so I can write you a letter and thank you for supporting freedom of speech.